Alright, Power of the Elements. Let's get some sprites and tier element cards.
Sure, you got the best card ever.
Yeah, but I want another one. Alright, here we go.
Luke
24
said
pack.
if he gets a hit, he's actually gonna potentially buy another box. He was thinking about
He
it.
already got a hit. Did he not tell you the great story?
Yeah, from the promo pack.
Alright, first pack.
Good luck.
Yeah. Okay, Vanguard of the Underground Emperor. Morphtronic Earphone. Vernisylph and the Changing Season. Branded Expulsion. Oh, and we get a secret rare right off the bat.
Wow.
What
That's a
the?
secret
Okay,
rare.
let's
Yes.
go. Tier Elements Kaleidohard. So this is one of the chase secret rares for the tier elements. Wow. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good start already.
Do you have a value on that already?
I think like it's not worth as much as Sprite Blue, but like it's up there. It's probably like 30, 40. Going for about that much right now. Okay, let's put it there. And then Goatee Chain. And actually like the pronunciation of this is actually fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
Goatee.
It's like a play on the English language. Cause like the GH is like, you know, laugh.
Yeah. So.
The yeah, and then O is like women, like the O in women is like kind of like an I, and then TI like nation. The TI is like a SA, so it's like fish. It's like
Fish
yeah,
chain.
fish chain. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it fish from now on. Moki Moki Adrift, branded in Central Documentica, and Sprite Character. Pretty good.
Okay.
Next pack. I don't expect us to get a secret rare right off the bat, right after another one. Okay, Sprite Smashers, pretty good. Hydrolander Orbit, Suship Shari Red, Morphtronic Telepon, Scareclaw Strato. Okay, new Scareclaw card. What does it actually do? Let's see. You can activate one of the following effects. Target one Scareclaw monster or one piece of Starfrost in your monster zone, and one face-up monster your opponent controls. Your monster gains attack defense equal. Okay, interesting. When a card or effect is activated that targets Scareclaw monster, you can negate that effect. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like you can negate like a hand trap with this thing.
Is that good?
It's kind of situational, but like if you're playing the deck, you might play this card. It's not bad. Put the super rares over there. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and not pronounce that. It's too long. Tier Elements Crime. Gandake. Never seen that card. And Overfusion. Good. Cool. Next pack. Ice Stray Creation. Gadget Gamer. We're gaming now. Life Extreme. Vernisylph and the Flower Buds. And Eka the Flame Buddy. Okay, what does he do? This card is no longer a special summon. You can target one face-up monster card in either player's cell and trap zone. Special summon it. You can target one other face-up monster. You can equip that face-up monster to this card as an equip spell that gives it 500 attack. Oh, okay, interesting. Maybe it works with some card. I'm not too sure, but yeah.
It's too new.
Yeah, it doesn't seem all that powerful from just reading it. Goatee Chain, and then Gem of the Seafood. Okay, cool. Oops. Hoping to open some of the Sprite commons. We haven't really seen too many of those. Or tier elements. We have Vernisylph of the Flowering Fields, Ravenous Vendread, Crawler Soma, Mary Melfi's, new Melfi cards, and tier elements Kit Kalos. Okay,
Oh, that's one of the
another
good ones.
ultra rare tier.
It's one of the good ones. The tier series.
Yeah, Tearlaments. Yeah, she's really powerful. Yeah.
Whoa.
Cool.
Means you can build a deck.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not really interested in like making it, but yeah, I can trade it for other cards I might need. Tearlament's Meta Noise. It's really powerful. Goatee Chain, Moki Moki Adrift, Brandon Central Dogmatic. Okay. We only opened 4 packs and it's like looking really good so far. Got 2 really good hits there. There's also some really good super rares in this set too, so hopefully we can pull those too. Morphtronic Scannon, Scar of the Vendread, Furnace of the Thawing Mountains, Crosskeeper, Rika Kong. Okay, it's a field spell for Rikas. What does it do? If you control a Rika monster, you can set one Rika spell or trap directly. Okay. Also, you cannot special summon. Okay, so it locks you into plants, and then you can only use. Okay. Once per turn, if you would tribute a plant monster you control, you can tribute any one face-up monster your opponent controls. Okay, very interesting. Okay, pretty good going second field spell. You can just tribute your opponent's monster. Moki Moki Adrift, Sprite Pixies. Cool. Next pack. Tearlaments Havness. Okay, let's go. So this is one of the good Tearlaments commons. Vanguard of the Underground Emperor, Furnace of the Thawing Mountains, Sprite Smashers, and Tearlament Sharon. Okay, we're actually building the Tearlaments deck. Yeah, so this is like one of the good super rares that I talked about. She, I mean, you kind of like run all the Tearlaments cards, like they're all very good. So I think she special summons from hand just because. Yeah, and then yeah, they all have the effect if they get sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can fusion summon with this card and something else. So it's like it's a built-in polymerization. It's very good. Yeah. Another Sprite Carrot.
Okay.
Yeah. Brilliant Rose, Nightmel, the Dark Bonder, and Fish Chain. Maze Attraction Thrill Train, Digijamming, Sprite Gamma Burst, The Most Distant Deepest Depths, Ian Engaged Neospace. Nice. Yeah, so I heard that this card is pretty good for Neos. Send one Neospatial monster from your hand and one from your deck to the graveyard. Special summon one Neospatial monster or Elemental Hero monster from your deck. You do add one Polymerizer from the deck over to your hand. Use special summon Elemental Hero against 1000 attack. You can also special summon it. Except fusion monsters. Okay, pretty good. It's just like gets you a bunch of advantage.
So they're still making support for elemental heroes?
Yeah, they're always gonna get support because it's one of the most popular archetypes in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, but they're still like not like tier 0. They're probably rogue at best, but Darklaw is still really strong, and the Tearlament cards, they rely on their graveyard a lot. So you know, if you just plop down Darklaw, that can like just win you the game. So yeah. Melfi Penny, another mini Melfi card. Brandon Central Dogmatica, Miss Elephant, and Tearlament's Merly. Okay, it's our first one of those. Very good.
So is that guy on the pack an elemental hero?
Yeah, that's Elemental Hero Shining Neo's Wingman. So it's a fusion of Neo's and Shining Flare Wingman. Yeah. Actually, no, I think it might just be Flare Wingman. I'm not sure. Most Distant Deepest Depth, Gadget Gamer, Distant Jamming, Electronic Telephone, and Grand Tusk Dragon. Okay, this card is normal special summon. You can target up to 2 cards on the field, destroy them. And if you do, this card gains 600 attack for each card destroyed. So this card's pretty good, I think, with Hieratic Seal, because Hieratic Seal can special summon this from the deck, and then you can just pop 2 cards. So you can like bounce 1 card with Hieratic Seal and then pop 2 with this. So might be a good option in Dragon Links. Okay, this guy again that I can't really pronounce. Okay, I'll try this time. Card Torin, the hidden gem of the sea. Okay. Morphtronic Converter, Tier Elements, Slick. Moki Moki Oshiro. Cool. 4 more packs on the right side. Alright. Oh, I think I missed this pack. Okay, Morphtronic Earphone. Grand Expulsion. Suship Shari Red, another Happiness, pretty good. And Verniself of the Awakening Forest. Okay, I think Verniself is like one of the newer archetypes too. Not as powerful as Tier Elements or Spread though. You can discard this card and 1 monster. Send from your deck to the graveyard, 1 Earth monster. Okay. You can special summon 1 Earth monster from your graveyard with a different name from that monster. Okay. Also, you cannot activate non-Earth monster effects for the rest of this turn. Target 1 Verniself monster you control, its attack becomes doubled until the end of this turn. Okay, interesting. So it kind of like searches. Pretty good. Pit Knight early. Tears of the Overroot. Double Dust Tornado Twins. Carter and Hidden Gem of the Seafront. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Morphtronic Scannon, Scar of the Vendread, Verniself of the Falling Mountains, Crosskeeper, and Tier Elements Rhinoheart. Okay, we're actually building the Tier Elements deck. Okay, yeah. So he is a starter of this deck. When he's normal special summon, you can send 1 Tier Elements monster from your deck to the graveyard. So when you do that, it triggers all the Tier Elements effect to fuse. When they're sent to the graveyard, so you just create. Typically, you create her, hit Kalos, and then she can go into some other fusion, usually like Dragostapelia, or if you're running the Shaddoll cards, you can go into Winda. Yeah, very good, very good. Very happy with our pull so far. Nemesis Elephant, Rika Princess, Enoch Sentry of the Fish, and Melfi Wally. All right, another new Melfi. Yeah. Maybe if we get all the Tier Elements on this side, we'll get all the Sprite cards on the other side. We'll see. Hydralander Orbit, Verniself of the Flowering Fields, Telephone, Ravenous Vendread, and Exo-Sister Returnia. This is the new trap card for Exo-Sisters. If all monsters you control are Exo-Sister monsters, pay 800 life points, then target 1 card your opponent controls or in the graveyard banish. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Immediately after this effect resolves, exceed summon 1, cease monster using monsters you control. If you exceed summon this turn, banish 1 card your opponent. Oh, okay, so they just banish like everything they have. Pretty good trap card. Elements Crime, Propagandake, and Fusion. Oh, and Tier Elements Meta Noise. Nice. Last card on the right side. So we got 1 secret and 2 ultras already, so I think this will just be another super. I really want the Math Mech super, so let's see if we can get this. The Jamming, Sprite Gamma Burst, the Fish Field Spell, and Sprite Jet. Okay, this is our first Hollow Sprite card. Nice. Sprite Jet's really good. I can search for a Sprite spell card, typically Sprite starter, to start your Sprite combos. Ascan the Bicorn Fish, Midnight Early, Tears of the Overroot, Double Dust Tornado Twins. Cool. Alright. So that was our right side. Let's continue with the left side now. Pretty happy with our pulls. But can we make it even better with a Starlight Rare? Okay, Life Extreme, Haveness, nice. I think that's our second copy. Gamma Burst, Therion, Empress Alacia, new Therion card. Okay, so what does she do? Target. Okay, so she targets reptile monsters and special summons, and then the other effect is you can discard 1 card, target 1 Therion monster in your spell and trap zone, and special summon it. Okay, pretty good. So you can kind of swarm with her. Not bad. Rika Princess, Bright Carrot, Tearlemon's Metanoise, Melfi Wally. Cool. Most Distant, Deepest Depth, Gadget Gamer, Digit Jamming, Telephone, and Mathmech Circular. Alright. This is the card that I was looking for. I really want to build the Mathmech.
Oh, you
deck.
wanted this one, right?
Yeah, this
Okay.
card is like insane. It like it's like a foolish burial for Mathmech, and then it can search a spell or trap, like a Mathmech spell or trap. It's very powerful and doesn't take a normal summon. It can just special summon itself just because. It's very good. Yeah.
It's
kinda- Thanks. Let's kind of organize this a little bit. Put the ultras over here. Yep. Okay. Propagandake, Asking the Bite for Fish, Tearlemon's Crime, and Rika Princess. Alright. Next pack. Electronic Earphone, Scannon, Verniso, Branding Expulsion, and Therion Irregular. Okay, ultra rare. And so this is another new Therion card. You can target up to 3 Therion monsters in your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand if you equip them to this card. So yeah, all the Therion monsters, when they're equipped, they gain different kind of effects. So this guy can, if you somehow get 3 Therion monsters in your graveyard, this card will basically gain all of their effects and gain a bunch of attack too. And you can also discard this card to get the spell card Endless Engine or Gyro System to kind of start your plays. Oh no, you can discard the spell card and destroy all cards your opponent controls. Okay. So pretty good. If you get that effect off going second, you just like wipe their whole field. And while this card is equipped to a monster, you can special summon this card. Then you equip this monster this card was equipped to this card. Okay, that might be interesting. Not bad. Sprite Red. Oh, okay. Our first Sprite Red. This is the Monster Negate. Night Mel, the Dark Bonder, over Fusion, Brilliant Rose. Okay. Next pack. Okay, Scar of the Vendread. Mary Melfi's, Furnace of the Flowering Fields, Crawler Soma, Albaz the Ashen, the new Albaz cards. This card names becomes following of Albaz while on the field or in the graveyard. While a level 8 fusion monster is in your graveyard, this card gains 200 attack for each monster in your graveyard. Okay, interesting. Also, your opponent cannot target other monsters you control with card effects. If a monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, while this card and okay, you can special summon this card. Okay, interesting. I don't know if it's better than Albaz himself, but we'll see. Melfi Wally, Morphotronic Converter, and another Sprite Red, and Tearlemon's Merc. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Ravenous Vendread, Gunkin Suship Shari Red, Vermisof and the Flower Buds, Hydrolander Orbit, and Punk Jam Extreme Session. It's a new field spell for punks. Once per turn, you can banish 1 punk card from your graveyard, special summon 1 punk monster from your hand. It's a good extender. And if a psychic monster you control pay life points to activate its effect, you can draw 1 card. Pretty good. Double Dust Tornado Twins, Propagandake, Asking the Bite for Fish, and Tearlemon's Crime.
So is DPE in this set?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
As a Starlight rare, yeah. Yeah. Let's see if we can get that DPE.
DPE.
Yeah. Hydrolander Orbit. I feel like we see him a lot as the first card in the pack. Ice J Creation. Something. Can't pronounce it. Crosskeeper. Vernisof and the Flower Buds. And Shift Fairy of the Fish. Oh, Shift Fairy of the Fish. Okay. saying that. 5 or 10 times. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one fish you control against attack. Okay, during the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished, you can special summon this banished card. Okay, during your opponent's main phase, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, special synchro summon one fish synchro monster using this card you control. Okay, so it's like a quick synchro on your monster. Put that there. Melfi Penny, Tears of the Overroot, Moki Moki Adrift, Brandon Central Dog. Alright. So I believe we still have one Ultra Rare and one Secret Rare left on this side.
Or Starlight Rare, right?
Yeah, or we can get the Starlight Rare. Pure Elements Happiness. Okay, we have a playset of that now. Mary Melfi's, Amaze Attraction Thrill Train, Ice J Creation, Eager Row Castles. Okay, try to pronounce that there. Vendra Scavenger. Okay. I actually don't really know what the Vendra cards do. Let's see what this one does. You can ritual summon this card with any Vendra ritual spell. During the main phase, you can tribute one other zombie monster. This card gains attack. Okay. Until the end of this turn, if you control Vendra Slayer on this card, it's in your graveyard. You can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, interesting. So I wonder if this works with Zombie World, because it just says you can tribute one other zombie monster, but it just doesn't necessarily mean it's one that you control, right? So if you use Zombie World, you can just tribute your opponent's card, which is kind of interesting. Elfie Wally, Converter, and Sprite Red. I think we have a playset of that now. Pretty good.
Why not Sprite Blue?
He's coming up. 5 more packs.
Is that a real card or no?
Yeah, Sprite Blue is Sprite Blue is the secret area.
Oh, okay.
Duncan Suship Shari Red, Telephone, Lora's Lady of Lament. Okay, super rare. And Enoch Century of the Fish, Tears of the Overroot, Pit Knight Early, Rika Princess. Okay. Still waiting on that secret rare, and we still have one more ultra rare. See what we can get. Scar of the Vendred, Mary Melfi's, Burn Self of the Flowering Fields, Crawler Soma, and Sprite Elf. Oh my god, we are just hitting everything today. Sprite Elf is one of the key cards in the Sprite deck. It's a Link monster. What people are doing with this, they're making Toad, and then after they use Toad to negate, they can revive Toad, and then Toad can negate again, so it's like a double negate with Toad. And it's just a very powerful extender in the Sprite deck as well, so very happy about that. Sprite Pixies, Elfie Penny, Brandon Central Dogmatica, Mimesis Elephant. 3 packs left. Can we get a Starlight? Oh, we haven't seen the secret rare yet. Let's see what our second secret rare is. Crawler Soma, Mary Melfi's. Melfi Staring Contest. Okay, yeah. It's a new Melfi
Just
card.
staring at you.
Yeah. I don't think I can beat this little bunny in a staring contest. She seems really determined. You can reveal 1 beast monster in your hand, add 1 Melfi monster with a different name from your deck or hand, and place that reveal monster on the bottom of the deck. Okay, interesting. It's like a filter. And then you can only use the effect of Melfi's Scaring Contest. Okay. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, you can reveal any number of Melfi monsters in your hand and keep them revealed during this battle phase only. Monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to the combined attack and defense of the monsters. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it just makes all your opponent's monsters really small. Very interesting. Sprite Carrot, German's Meta Noise, Melfi Wally, Sprite Red. 2 packs left. What is going to be our secret? Pretty happy with everything we've pulled so far. Hydralander Orbit, I swear, this guy's always in the front. And Ice J Creation.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with the printing of
There's
these
a pattern
packs.
now?
Yeah. What is going on? Power Tool Braver Dragon. Okay, this is the new Power Tool Dragon retrain. Okay, So I think when this card is special summon, you can equip up to 3 equipped spells with different names from your deck and or graveyard. Very powerful effect. During the main phase, quick effect, you can send one of your equipped spells equipped to the graveyard and target one effect monster on the field, either change its battle position or negate its effect. Pretty good. Power Tool Braver Dragon. Throw back to 5Ds, I think. Another Tearlaments Merly, Enoch, Tears of the Overroot, Pit Knight Early. And our last pack. Okay, I'm a bit nervous. We might just end up with a 1 secret rare box, but
Or an ultra rare. Right?
yeah,
Is that waiting in there?
it might be.
Really?
Okay, Tearlaments Havness, Vanguard of the Underground Emperor, Burn Sylph of the Falling Mountains, Sprite Smashers, and Exo Sisters Martha. Okay, this is another really good one. Yeah, so just like Mathmech Circular, this card is like insane. I believe you can just special summon this card just because you don't even need to normal summon it, and then you can special summon one Exo Sister LS from your deck. Yeah, and if a card moves out of either graveyard, you can do an Exceed summon on your opponent's turn, I believe. Or actually, like, you can do it anytime. So very good card. Very happy about this pull. So those are our 2 secret rares: Tearlaments Kaleido Card and Exo Sisters Martha. Okay, let's go over the comments. Overfusion, Brilliant Rose, Double Dust Tornado Twins. Okay, no Starlight rares in this box, but I can't be too sad with all of our pulls. I'd say all of our ultras and secrets were complete hits. We got a bunch of Tearlaments cards, a Sprite card, Exo Sister Martha, which is very good, and Therion Regular is not bad too. Okay, cool.